How's it going, everybody? My name is Aaron and I do body work. Decided to start making some YouTube videos of doing some work we got going on at my shop here. A little bit of backstory, I guess, before we get into it. I used to do body work for a living. Used to own my own restoration and collision shop. That was about 7 years ago. I closed up shop and took over the family farm, and that just didn't quite pan out. If any of you follow farming or any of that business, it just grain prices and weather and all that stuff just didn't work out for me. So we sold all that stuff, and my parents actually found bought a new house, and they had a body shop on it. So they purchased that, and we built an addition on, which is right here. Yeah, that's a little bit about what we got going on here. That's why the shop is an absolute mess. Dad is still running electrical. We're still hanging stuff. Stuff is everywhere, but I wanted to get going on some projects that I have. Get back into my truck. I got a 2002 Chevy 2500 HD, and it was my farm truck, and it was a rust bucket. So what I'm doing now is basically, I guess, a mini restoration of it. New rockers, inners and outers, new cab corners, new bottoms of doors. Just getting everything cleaned up as rust free as possible, so it'll be my camper puller, and if I ever need a truck or anything. So that's kind of what we got going on here. Yeah, if you guys want to follow along, I'm gonna finish this truck up. I'm already into it a good ways. Didn't know if I wanted to make any videos, but every time I go on YouTube and try to find a video of doing body work or anything like that, it's just, there's not a lot out there. Maybe I just stopped looking in the right spot, but yeah, that's kind of what we got going on here. Gonna get this truck hopefully wrapped up in a few weeks. Today is the 18th of August, so I'm hoping to have it close to ready for paint by the end of August. And I only do this part-time. I do have a real job, and I do that. I come to the shop here. I try to get here for 5 o'clock in the morning. I work here for 2 hours, and I gotta be to work for 7:30. So I work from 7 to 4, and then if I got time after work, I come here. If not, then it is what it is. But so yeah, we're not doing anything fancy. We're changing the color on the truck. You'll see that in future videos, and yeah, just trying to get some more body work out there, body working videos, so people can see how other people do it. Granted, I mean, like I said, I did this. I owned my own shop for 12 years, 13 years, somewhere in there. I mainly did the restorations and all the rust work and all that stuff. I had a guy, a hired hand, that did a lot of the collision work, and he did help on the restorations as well. But yeah, it's kind of what we got going on. Right now, I got the passenger side is all in primer, the doors are in primer, the rockers are in primer. What I got left is I'm doing blocking out this door. Like I said, don't mind the mess. It's just got no time to do anything, but blocking out this door. Like I said, I put new door bottoms on all the doors except for this one. This one was, when I bought the truck, the guy wrecked the back driver's side door, and so he bought a rust-free one, and that was only a year old after I bought it, so this one doesn't have any rust on it. All right, so yeah, what I got going on this driver's side door front door. Did the rust repair on the bottom, wrapped it around, and then it had a big old crease down the center of it. Had a bunch of stuff going on this on the upper here. So all I did was took the stud gun. I'm old school. I know there's different stuff out there now, but this is what I still have left over. Stud gunned them, welded them, pulled them, hammer and dolly, worked the dents out, get the mud as thin as possible, and that's pretty much it. So what I'll do now, I got this, I use 3M Platinum body filler. So I can kind of show you. .3M Platinum. Love that stuff. It is absolutely amazing in my opinion. I've used Z-Grip, all sorts of Rage, all the big name ones I've used, and it seems like the 3M Platinum hardly leaves any pinholes, and it is very easy to sand. And I don't have to get a glazed putty to go over the top of it. I finish it out with the 3M, and then for my final, I just put a really super thin glaze coat, but still using 3M Platinum, and then I just sand that out to whatever grit I desire, and yeah, it seems that it has worked out well for me. That way I don't have so many products mashed together and all this, that, and the other. That way it's simple setup, simple system, and go from there. So just letting this tack up. Seems like it's pretty good now. Probably start sanding on it. Again, I'm old school kind of in my mentality of sanding stuff out. A lot of guys use their DAs and whatnot, but I like block sanding. It gets everything perfectly straight. Coming from the restoration world, block sanding is the only way, as far as I'm concerned, to get anything straight. But there are guys that use their board files and DAs and they can get stuff straight too. So I don't. It's personal preference. So I'm gonna get this sanded out and kind of go from there. See what how it comes out. I'm having a feeling that there's gonna probably be a little low spot right here. I'm thinking it's just there's a real goofy dent right here, and it's kind of a goofy. You got it comes in, then it goes shoulders out, flattens out there. It's just a couple different body lines in a row that you gotta get straightened out, and so we'll get this sanded and see where we're at, and yeah, try to get this door close to wrapped up tonight before I gotta go. So sanded quite a bit on this one. It's feeling pretty good. You got to kind of know, have an intuition on when to stop sanding, feel it, stop sanding, feel it. The other bonus to have is I got fairly big hands. Nice, good for feeling out straight, long. just having that feel is kind of the key to getting everything perfectly straight. So, you know, some of this stuff, if this was a restoration, I'd probably dive a little bit more into it. But right here, you can kind of feel a little something. But that's probably, or that is, just from the factory, from stamping or cutting out the door handle. It's just a little something there. I mean, I could tap it down, get it flat, but again, it's not a restoration. It's just a getting a nice, good truck, I guess. The main reason that I'm doing it is with this truck is because this truck only has I think 275,000 on the motor and drivetrain. And right now looking for a used diesel is a ridiculous amount of money used ones are going for, so I was like, I could easily stick 5-6 grand into this one and have a really nice truck again. So yeah, that's kind of where we're at now. There's a low spot right here. I know you can kind of see it there. A little dark right there. A low spot there. Probably going to sand some more since I got plenty of filler all the way through here. Still sand that out more. I got to try to find a different block here. One with a round so you can get in there. You get this nice round sanded out. Like I said, I'm probably going to have a low spot here. But that's about it. So we'll keep sanding here and see how straight we can get it. Alright, we got our filler mixed, or on the board here. So, if anybody knows how to mix filler, it's probably a little bit too much hardener, or it is too much hardener, but I want this to kind of kick off fairly quick so I can get back to sanding on it. I'm going to put you guys right there. I'm going to mix this up. I know some guys like to use paint sticks or the corner of their mixer and mix it and kind of stir it. But I like to grab it and kind of just fold it over, work it flat, keeps all the air bubbles out. And then I know I got a good mix of hardener through the whole piece. Alrighty, so we are pretty much done roughing this guy in. We got her all pretty flat. Not pretty flat, it's flat. It's pretty much perfect. Yeah, this guy here gave me some trouble. This weird shoulder to flat. But I think I got it pretty good. And then the bottom here is all sanded out. Nice and flat, ready to go. Everything feels just the way it should. So, that being said, the next step that we do, when I get here in the morning, it's 8 o'clock tonight, 8 o'clock right now, but when I get here in the morning, what I'll do is I'll quickly glaze everything. Just throw a coat of glaze all over everything that I sanded. And then I'll sand out with some, hopefully before I leave for work, I'll sand out with some 80 grit. Get everything looking really good. Got to get these emblems off. That should only take a couple seconds. So yeah, should have it all ready to go, ready for bodywork wise, ready for primer. I got a couple little things I got to just check over on the door. I got some adhesive here to take off. Got to feather this out. There's a little bit of rust on there. And then I got to flip the door over. Flip it over. Check over all the all over the seams that I hammered over, and make sure everything looks good there. You can't tell where I put the skin on, and yeah, that should be ready to go. Mask her up. Get it in the booth and go from there. Like I said, I owned a body shop, restoration shop, for 12 or 13 years. I think it was 13. But yeah, I did restoration collision shop, and we did quite a few restorations. You can find us on Facebook, on our old Facebook page, which is still up, Timeless Restorations. Forgot I did not record an outro, so thanks for watching this video. I'm going to try to post one every week for sure. Hopefully sooner than that, but every week for sure. And I know the content's kind of slow. It's going to be getting used to being in front of the camera and all that stuff. So if you like the videos, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and all that other good stuff. Thanks for watching.